Before we get too far into the details of the hair, I want to very briefly just talk about the nodes that have been created here. So it's a little bit of a strange system, and it has to do with kind of the history of the hair system. It didn't always used to be part of nucleus, so it's got a strange little setup here. The nucleus node itself, which we'll go over when we begin discussing dynamics, is the brain behind the simulation. We'll control our gravity, things such as wind, the ground plane, and the overall quality of our simulation here. Then we're going to have our hair system node. The hair system is going to be the anything and everything of this specific hair. It's going to be the shape of it, the look of it, how many hairs there are, the dynamics, whether it's stiff hair or very kind of loose and floppy hair, details about things such as the collisions, and even adding small displacements to the hair and even turbulent movements. These over here are more kind of working files or working parts. You don't really need to mess with these too much typically. These are the follicles. The follicles are the little nodes that are going to attach each hair to the actual head over here. And they have their own individual settings that can be overridden. Not really something from an introductory course though. So then we have the output curves. These are the actual dynamic curves. These are connected to the follicles. They actually generate the dynamics. And then they pass those dynamics as they move, you can see right there, to this Paint Effects hair node, which is kind of like our geometry. It's not really geometry, but it will render just like geometry. So, and this NRigid node here is just the collision object that I had created when I selected this mesh to be a collider. So I just wanted to go over all of that briefly, just so you have an idea of where all these different nodes are located.